All right, everybody. They messed up. They let us make it to Friday. We're back. New Vampire Weekend album is out. The music is bumping. The drinks are flowing. Everybody's looking good. There's a lot of pain in this world, but none in this room tonight. Today, we are running Mono Green, Nykthos, Leyline of the Guild Pact, Degeneracy. Pre-Karn ban, I despise this deck. It and everybody in paper in my local area played it. Every RCQ you'd go against it 1,900 times. Uh, and it was just tough. And if you try to play like heroic to metagame it, then like boom, Rakdos bracket every time. It was torture. But now that we're not doing Karn business and we're just winning with some good old over the wall oddity flips and just big old creature beats, plus any deck that can hardcast Emrakul the Promised End, I'm gonna love. So we're gonna ball out, try out a league with it, and let's see how it goes. I will see you guys in round one. Alrighty, y'all, in for round one. We lost the die roll. That's detrimental. But I see a Leyline, I see a Forest, I see an Elf, and I see a Nykthos. We ball. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna put a Leyline on the field, and we're gonna pray to God that this Elf lives. See Chrome Coast, where we get spirits or like control of some kind. We got another elf, so that's pretty sick. Okay, I turn these card sizes down, and they're too small. I turn them up, and they're too big. Otherworldly Gaze. What are they doing over there? I wonder if this is like mentor helping hand shenanigans. Yes, it is. It is. I see opponent has ported their standard deck over to Pioneer. Let's see if we can't punish them for it. Profs. Okay, sweet. We love for them to tap out and just give us a free busted turn 2. Oath of Nissa. I can't really do much with that, so I'm gonna go bink, bink. Add 5 mana on turn 2 because that's balanced. We're going to cast a Cavalier of Thorns. I think we put a Sunken Citadel on the field named Green, and we pass it back. Literally Hogak. God, this deck is fun. I'm one game in and I hit the nuts. So obviously I'm a little biased, but this shit's got a sweet. All right, opponent, what do you got for me? Can you beat it? I'm going to have a lot more devotion next turn. Steam Core Scholar. I don't think that's going to do it, big dog. We milled over 2 more Cavalier of Thorns, which is just slightly unfortunate. Okay, that's pretty. That Profs plus Steam Core, that's pretty neat. He's got a 3 mana 4/4 flyer, and he looted some. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. I spy a Kiora. So, I never played Mono Green, so I gotta see, because I can go, I got 3, 7, 8 Devotion right now. Oath of Nissa and the Elf are both free. I think we gotta go. I think we go Oath. We'll just take, we already have a Nissa, so I'll just take another land. Put those back in the order. Cast an Elf. Add a, or wait, actually, oh yeah, I don't even need to tap the Elf. I can just tap the Citadel here. Let's see, add green equal to my devotion to green. Add 10 mana. Go down to 7. Go down to 4. Draw a card. Untap Nykthos. Add a whole lot more mana. Cast Nissa. And I can't... Oh, I can. So I have 11, and I can have 12. Let's see. So I can't plus, if only I could cast the Emrakul. I have, oh wait, actually no, I have 3 card types in my yard, so I'm gonna just, oh wait, is it, oh, it's -8. I'm so Wait, put through. Oh, that's the other. For some reason, I was thinking that was the Nissa that lets you dig from the sideboard. Let's see. So the problem is, there's no point really in. I'll just animate a forest because there's just not really any point in doing all of that. I'll both Sage you this Profs just to use my mana. And then I'm going to crack in for 5 with the Cavalier. Opponent does not shock. So we're going to let all this mana go. Crack in with the Cav of Thorns. And then we're going to pass it back. I would love to rip like a Storm the Festival off the top. I thought we were playing the Nissa that lets us go dig from our sideboard, but I guess I was wrong. Then I'm wondering why we have all these what look like tutor targets. Alright, opponent casts a Shredder. I think we can beat that. Oh, another Profs. That sucks. Well, I have to say, opponent's deck is pretty sweet. Alright, opponent's creatures are getting pretty big. It's a little bit concerning. Who's he going to swing at? Kiora? That's fine. A little unfortunate, but what can you do? Ovenwald Oddity. Okay, so let's think this one out. So I can add, I have 1, 4, 5, 8, 10, 11, 15 devotion. So I can cast and flip Oddity this turn, and everyone's going to get +1/+1 and trample. Sucks that Kiora is dead. But that doesn't have to, you know, kill us. So we can animate another land. Add a ton of mana. Cast an Oddity. Flip an Oddity. So now, let's see. So say they block the biggest things that keep their dudes alive. Or well, if they just block the big, so they put, say, they block Cav with a 6/6, and then they block, like, say, I don't know, Troll. They take 2, 4, 8. Yeah, I mean, I think this just has to be maybe not lethal, but close enough. We're gonna swing out, see what opponent does. Two, 8, 10, 14, 8. So opponent's still dead. Yep. Very dead. I don't know why I had to act like I had to think about it. Alright, so I think we want to bring in a couple copies of Thrun and a couple copies of Haywire, or not Haywire, my Tormod's Crypt. And I think we cut a couple of Nissas. Those aren't the Nissas that I thought that they were, so they get to be, they're significantly worse. It's crazy how this deck has a certain level of having to think when you don't have Karn, because not having to sideboard's pretty cool. Let's see, I think we cut one Kiora. I know she's kind of the most busted card in the deck, but I don't really know what else to cut. And then we're going to cut an Oath of Nissa and 61 card special. That's my thing. Alright, this one doesn't have quite as busted of a hand, but it has good sideboard cards, and we have lands and spells, so I'm going to just hold on to it. Sadly, we don't get, 6 power on turn 2. Cavalier's a nice draw. We'll just play an elf, and then we can turn 2 Kiora if they let us. Although if they hold up blue-white mana, I'm gonna play around a No More Lies and just let's see. Do you go Shredder or do you go? Okay, yeah. So that just reeks of No More Lies. So let's see what I draw first. Another elf. Okay, so I'm gonna cast a Tormod's Crypt. See if I can't bait out this No More Lies, because yeah. So the opponent's playing around it. So I'm gonna just cast another Llanowar Elf. And if these elves live, then I just get to resolve a Thrun next turn. And I don't know if they can really beat that. Ah, okay. So get lost. That's a little unfortunate. Not gonna have Thrun mana next turn, but if we just keep hitting our land drops, then we're getting there. Sweet. Oh, sweet. So they missed their third land. That's pretty big for us. So we can go play a Kiora. And then we'll go ahead and play an elf, untap a land, crack a map on an elf, put a forest in our hand, sweet, and we'll pass it back. So we get to play a Thrun next turn, and we'll draw a card off the Kiora, provided they don't kill it. Alright, they get a Bird Lawyer. Sweet. Oh yeah, it's all coming together, baby. Go Bink, play a Thrun, draw a card, drew another forest, but that's fine. Let's see. Nothing else I can cast, so we'll go ahead and crack a map on the Thrun, make them bigger if we can. Oath of Nissa, we will keep an Oath of Nissa. Yeah, I'm not gonna put that in the yard. Keep that. Just we have plenty of threats in hand, but that'll just let us keep gassing. Another profs. So opponents digging. They just can't seem to find that third land. That's a bummer. All right, and he scoops it up. Couldn't find the third land. That's tough for him, but this deck looks nuts so far. Had a great showing so far. But yeah, I'll see you guys in match 2. Alrighty, y'all. Lost the die roll again, but that's fine. You know, they got to nerf us somehow. We got land, elf, oath, Kiora, storm. I think we have to keep it. As long as we're getting playable hands, we will not click that mulligan button. Overgrown Tomb. Alright. Another elf? Not bad. If this elf somehow manages to live, I don't know. I see Overgrown Tomb, so... Okay, Amalia. We won a game. That means Amalia bracket, you go. Okay, so the only way we're beating Amalia is by having absolutely busted hands, unfortunately. Oh, right on time, Leyline. I'm gonna go Kiora, untap, play an elf. Just have more mana next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can storm next turn. Opponent does nothing, so he's definitely holding up Coco. Cast a Storm the Festival. Wait. Oh, wait, that's 6 mana. I'm dumb. Alright. Kiora, activate. I wonder how many times I've let somebody cast a Storm for 5 in paper just because I thought it was 5 mana. Sunken Citadel, Open Oddities. So do we? I mean, do we just go double Oddity and clock them? I think we have to just go double Oddity and clock them, and we'll draw 2 cards. That seems like the move. Yeah, let's do that. We'll also draw 2 cards, so that's pretty sweet. Kraken for 8, and let's hope this Coco doesn't just win them the game. Yep. I don't think we really have anything on our sideboard for this deck. Voracious, Throne, Torrent's Crypt, Haywire Might. Yeah, we don't really have anything. I think we just get dog walked. Okay, well, they didn't really find any combo pieces. They just got Snow Day Scout, Skyclave Apparition. So they'll gain a whole bunch of life, and they'll take one of these Openwald Oddities, but we can beat that. So they'll take 4, go down to 18. They did find a Cord, so our odds of winning this game just kind of tanked. And even if they don't combo, they can kill our Kiora next turn. Wild Growth Walker, show me the Amalia. And they cord for 2, go get Amalia, and that is ball game. All right, I'm gonna scoop it up. Yeah, that sucks. This deck just has no way to beat Amalia. I can put in some Voracious Hydras. We're gonna cut a Kiora, cut a Nissa just for these Voracious Hydras. Some removal attached to a mid creature is our way to kill an Amalia. Not the best in the world, so I think we just have to mulligan for Busted Hands. That's not busted. This doesn't have a Nykthos. I think we're going to keep it, and we're going to put back... I think we put back Cavathorns, and then I'm going to go turn 1 Elf, and then and then turn 2 see if we can't find a Nykthos. Or even better if we can just draw a Nykthos. That's the high roll here. It's gonna take a miracle to win this. Amalia, so that's not good. Oh, he puts it in the yard. All right, chill. I got it. You're gonna win. All right, another Oath, so that lets us dig a little deeper. I should have. I guess I'll just put Lair to hand, although that's probably wrong now that it's going to come in tapped, but we'll play another Oath. Keep the new one. New is always better. Sunken Citadel, Nissa. I'll go Voracious Hydra, I guess. This is tough. Yeah, I had to high roll it on this one. I think we're gonna be dead pretty soon. Not having a way to interact with Amalia is tough. Darn it. Yeah, I should have taken this lair. That was very stupid. All right, opponent. I'm gonna go Elf and pass. Go ahead and kill me. Put me out of my misery. One day, maybe if we're lucky, this deck won't be popular anymore and I can have fun with Pioneer. I'm always having fun until... Are you gonna take my leyline? Just take my elf? Alright, tap for green. Just for the thrill of it. Yeah, getting in with the 2-2 beats. Another layer, that's not good. 1, 2, 3. So 4 mana removal spell on Amalia. Is that what we're doing here? Pay 3 life to kill your stupid Amalia. Alright. Coco? Yep. Collected company. How dead am I? Dina? I mean, that's not much yet. I'm gonna lose a bunch of life, but... Nykthos, 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 Nykthos. That's not... That could be a Nykthos. Hmm. That's a tough one. I don't think... well, I think I go Kiora here. Because I can Storm next turn if I don't die. Won't minus her. No reason to. And then if my Elf lives and my Kiora lives, then I can Storm next turn. Another Innkeeper. I'm just getting drain ganged. Gonna just yield through this turn, opponent. Do your worst. I need to hit Storm. I need to Storm, and I need this Storm to go absolutely crazy. Again, a Nykthos off the top would just be unreal. Wow, am I just gonna die to Dina, Prosperous Innkeeper, burn? What is happening? I'm just gonna lose, yeah, just 2 mana bolt. And you gain 1 billion life. Man, if we had just had a good hand, we totally would have won this game. We've, or well, it was a solid hand. I think we just needed Nykthos. This card's just... Leyline's just kind of useless if you don't have Nykthos. You're all cracking in, what, at me? Who you swinging at me? Alright, I'm gonna put... Well, let's see. So I can block that, but it won't die. Block that, take 1, 2, 3, 4, go down to 3. I think we'll just do that. Get a lowly old 1/1. Let's see, does he have another creature? Yeah, he does have another creature, doesn't he? Yep. Alright, you got me, opponent. Alright, well, it's Amalia. What are you gonna do? It's... If you're not playing removal tribal, then you just probably aren't gonna beat that deck. But I'll see you guys in match 3. Alrighty, on match 3, we won the die roll. Hand is decent. We have a leyline, and we have lands and elves and payoffs. Again, just need Nykthoses. I need like 8 copies of that card in my deck. No Amalia, no Amalia. It could still be. Okay, so it's. Aha, no non creatures. Nerd, get the fuck out of here. Another elf. Bink, bink, elf. Elf. Say go. So don't rip a Thoughtseize and we're in business. I get to dig 5 cards and look for a Nykthos. Oh, it's vampires. Alright. Leyline of the Guild Pact. I don't want that card. I guess we'll get a... I guess it doesn't really matter. Here, I'll get a lair just because it's another beater. Then we're going to pass the turn. So if they go exactly... If they Vein Ripper us... Ah, okay, Thoughtseize. Take my Cav. Do it, coward. Means no Vein Ripper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. I think I'm gonna cast it. I think that's pretty good. We're gonna cast a Storm the Festival. Nykthos Kiora? Not the greatest storm in the world, but we get to go absolutely crazy next turn. Let's see. So I can't... Sadly can't... yeah, if I can activate Nykthos, then I can flashback this Storm the Festival. But I do have 2 storms in the yard that I can flashback. I'm gonna crack in with this Cav. I don't see... They'd have to go... Yeah, I don't think there's a way they can even kill Kiora next turn. And even if they do, I don't really care. Sorin. Alright, you Vein Ripper and me, big dog. Shocks in the Blood Crypt. Thoughtseize. You knew about that, buddy. You just paid 2 life to discard a card that I don't care about. You got a Vein Ripper. But the big question is, big dog, is it enough? We're gonna go Bink. Add Devotion to green. Flashback Storm the Festival. We're gonna go Ovenwald Oddity, Cavalier of Thorns. Okay. Got some triggers. I'm gonna put Cav last. I'll draw first. Another Kiora. Put down a forest. And then we're gonna go ahead and untap Nykthos. Tap land. Add a Devotion. Flashback another Storm the Festival, if I can find it. Dink. And... More power? Or... I think I just go more power, right? Yeah, we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna go... Let's see... So we've used... Okay, he scoops it up. He was so dead, I just wanted to, you know, see just how dead he was, you know what I mean? Let's see. So, it's Rakdos. This is a good matchup. I don't have anything with reach. I'm going to bring in an Emrakul the Promised End, just because it's, like, one of my favorite cards in Magic. And then, let's see. They don't have any way to interact with Leyline. I think I'll trim a Nissa. And then if they show us something, that we care about. The Gather the Courage, maybe that's for the Fatal Push decks. It can protect your elf. I don't like that. I pulled this list off of one of the most recent challenges. They did pretty well, and so I'm sure they know what they're doing, and they could probably provide a better explanation for why that's in the deck. Or if you know why. If it's for anything other than just maybe protecting a turn 1 elf, let me know. Because if there's some super secret tech that I don't know about, I'd love to know about it. Alright, so this hand's a lot more fair. Can we win a fair game? That remains to be seen, but we're gonna keep it. No turn 1 Thoughtseize, and they don't even hold up the mana for a push. But let's see what happens. Play an elf, pass the turn. Rakdos versus Mono Green. It's last year again. A braid. All right, big dog. All right, I'm gonna play a land and pass. Quite rude of him to do that. Am I getting Soren Vein Ripper? Yeah. Oh no, Preacher. Okay. I'm gonna go Bink, Bink, Bink. Old Growth Troll. And then I will block your Preacher and get a lot more mana. Oh no! I'm getting Vein Rippered. Oh no, he's just making a big boy. Ah, well now they don't trade. That's unfortunate. I won't block it then. I'll take 4 or 3. All right, not a good start. We might be in trouble. And if they Vein Ripper us, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble. I think I'll block a Preacher now, especially if he swings a Kiora. Because I don't want him to hit Kiora, then Helix it. Okay, so no Helixes. Preacher is a 4/6. Let's see if he swings a Meter Kiora. Okay. Swinging at me. Do I care? You can get me to 12, or sorry, to 13. Yeah, I'm just not worried about it. I'll take it. Because it just having this troll out makes these oddities that are in my hand a lot better. Archfiend. Bitter Triumph. That sucks. Well, now we need to top deck a land to be able to cast this Cav. Blood Tithe. Alright. We don't really care about that one. Nissa. I think I'm going to go Kiora, Oath of Nissa. See if I can't find a Nykthos off the Oath, because well, if we can find a Nykthos, we'll have so much mana we won't know what to do with it. Alright, we'll take that. Play the land out. Pass the turn. I think now we'll block a Preacher, or maybe just block Blood Tithe if he swings with that too. I don't see why he would. Or I guess he can make the Blood Tithe too big too. Cracking a Blood main phase. Discards a Soren. No Vein Rippers, please. I think if they Vein Ripper us, we gotta... Okay. So no blocks, so I get hit for 8. Yeah, I'll go ahead and attach it to the forest. Alright, opponent, do your worst. Do you kill Kiora? I think he's got to kill Kiora, right? Yeah, so he sends 2 at me and kills Kiora. In the danger zone. Another oddity. We didn't really want that. Cast a Cav. This is a big beater. Guess we get a Sunken Citadel. We can't really do anything else. And then we're going to pass it back. No storms in the yard. Otherwise, I would... keep one of those. I don't think there's anything else we really want. because I'm going to have to block this Preacher this turn. Opponent draws a card. So let's see. So if I block Blood Tithe, I take 6, go down to 5, and then I'm not dead to Sorin Helix, so we can keep this Cav alive. Oh wait, I forgot I gave it Death Touch, so that was stupid of me. I should have just taken less damage. I did get a creature off the field. I'm just not going to put anything. Okay. And then I would like to not use the ability. Is it going to give me an option on that? Oh, wait. Okay, no, not going to do it. What do you do, opponent? Alright, so I'm dead next turn. Oh, Shelly. Okay, so I'm extremely dead next turn. Nykthos, just a little bit late. Yeah, alright, we're going to go ahead and scoop it up. That's fine. Bit of a tough one, but we live. Alright, going to game 3. I think I'm just going to run it back. Just don't have a lot of good... don't have a lot of good sideboard cards for this matchup. I honestly think it should be a solid one. No Wayline. I think I just want to mulligan it. This hand's not great. I think I'm going to go to 5. This hand's bad too, but I'm going to put back Oddity, Nissa. If I can get a turn 2 Troll, that'll put us in a pretty good spot. I don't anticipate that happening though. Duress, Stigma Storm. Turn 2 Troll's pretty good. So land or Nykthos lets us cast Oddity next turn. We just get to start putting on a decent clock. Okay. That's tough. Definitely need some lands. Probably should not have mulliganed one of those hands, but, you know, do what we gotta. Nykthos is pretty cool, but it's only 3 mana right now, so that's a little unfortunate. Alright, so if they kill Troll, Shelly. Alright, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we're just getting beat by generic Rakdos beats right now. A little unfortunate. So I can add 3. Go. So let's see. I can add 3 mana and have 4, play Oddity. If I swing with Troll and they block, then I enchant a land and can add 3, then go 4/5, go Cav. I think I'm gonna do that. If they don't block, then, you know, they go down to 8 and then 10 after the draw step. Opponent tanking a long time before letting me go to combat. There we go. Okay, blocks. We get to enchant a forest. Add 2 mana. We will take a Lair of the Hydra. Pass the turn. So we have 3/6 Devotion next turn. So we have 2, 6. We have 9 mana total. If nothing dives, of course. Opponent draws a card. Takes my Oddity. That's fine. I don't really care about that. If he Sorin Vein Rippers me this turn, then we cry. I think we're getting... Oh, no. Fable. Okay. I can kind of beat a Fable. You crack in with Shelly, buddy? I'm gonna Storm next turn. I was gonna say, that's a tarot. Okay, he's swinging? Because, yeah, I'll have 2, 3, 4, 5... just 6 mana even without tapping with Devotion. I'm gonna block that. I block that any day of the week. I'm gonna get a Storm the Festival off the top, brother. Yeah, he can just sit back on that Shelly and oh wait, no, I don't want to add Devotion to green. I just want to add a colorless mana. Alright, good Storm hits, please. Not amazing. We get Troll Elf. Let's see. I guess we can go Troll Elf and call it good. It's not great. We would have liked some calves and some maybe Kiora or something like that, but it's fine. I'm playing this deck a little bit scuffed, but my opponent suiciding that Shelly was interesting. He could have had a good reason for it, and might just throw down another one this turn. Yield through the turn. But I should too, so I can flash back the I'm gonna block this goblin for sure. I can flashback Storm next turn, provided I don't lose my Devotion. They swung. I'm assuming they did that so they can hardcast Vein Ripper. If I had to guess. Yeah. Alright, so Vein Ripper sucks, but we are still at a pretty decent life total. So we're gonna go 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll hold this Nykthos for now. Let's see what we hit. Kiora Cav. I think we're gonna go Kiora Cav. Although, if I go, well, I think I just have to go Kiora Cav, because if Cav hits a untapped land, then we're golden. So I'll go Forest here. Draw a card. Oh, yes. What a hit, baby. Hell yeah. All right. Keep the new Nykthos. Add a Devotion. We'll go ahead and just untap now. Why not? Go up to 20 mana. Cast a Storm. Oddity. Kiora. Okay. Draw some cards. Oh, I gotta keep the new Kiora. Draw some cards. We drew the motherfucking... Yeah, nothing in this world feels better than getting to cast an Emrakul the Promised End. How much green do we have after this? Because if I can... I'm gonna freaking... We're gonna cast Kiora. This is disgusting. God, this deck is busted. Why don't I just play this? If we lose this game, it'll be because I'm stupid. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, so now we still have 25 mana. We can go and flash back a Storm the Festival. We'll go ahead and go Cav Nykthos. I don't think... Actually, I may be out of Storm of the Festivals. Okay, sweet. He scoops it up. Yeah, I think we had him incredibly dead that game. That was sick. That was so much fun. Hell yeah, dude. This deck is stupid. Alright, I will see you guys in match 4. Alrighty, y'all, we're going into match 4. We won the die roll. While I just was going to get a bev, I realized that damn Convoke card is for Amalia. It's to flub the combo, right? It has to be. I just realized that, and I didn't board it in. Like some sort of doofus. We know that now. We know that now. If we get Amalia here, we know that. We're going to flub the combo and still lose anyways. But we get the moral victory. This deck is so cool. I like kind of want to play it paper, but also like it's paper. Or well, it's mono green, and I gotta buy ley lines and stuff. I don't want to do that. All right, so we have no ramp. We're playing an honest game, but I don't know what we're against, so I'm gonna keep it. Name green, pass the turn. Oh, we got mono red or burn. Oh, okay, so is this Convoke? We kept a bad hand for Convoke. Play an Othanissa. Well, I would have loved an elf there. I guess I'll just take a troll. Why not? We got enough lands. Yeah, elf there would have been the dream draw. I kept a very slow hand. If I just mulled for a faster hand. Okay, we're against Ensoul. So, if they don't turn to us... Okay, they're just getting beats in now with that. It's not too bad. What are you doing? Inty. Oh, okay, sweet. That's not too bad. Alright, so luckily they've had a relatively slow draw too. I don't know if I want to run out of Kiora without any protection, so I'm going to do that. Not that, like, if they have an Ensoul, they could kill it. And that would be unfortunate. I only have 4 mana next turn. Definitely going to block the Inti. Throw a block here. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to block. Because I forgot, they have torched the tower. I'm not. I'll take 4. I'm not getting torched. Big brain. I was about to block that. I was like, oh, easy block. What is he thinking? Would have been me that was dumb. Cracking the blood main phase already? My brother. Cracks. Okay, that works. Cracks an Epicure, just gets his blood right back and pings me for 1. Pretty good. Drew another Kiora, so I think I'll just go Kiora, play a tap land. Spell Pierce. Alright, opponent. You're one of those guys. Alright, well then I'm probably gonna have to block something this turn, just get my dude torched. A little bit unfortunate, but we ball. Gets a Gleeful. That's not good for me. I'm gonna block. I'll get my dude torched. Torch the tower. Yes, sir. Not that I had any devotion anyways. But we get to slam down a Cav now, and that's going to help a lot with stabilizing the board. Obviously, they have Gleeful. So that's unfortunate. I think as long as they don't bushwhack us, we are in somewhat of a winnable position. Alright, opponent, come on. Go quicker. Yeah, I'm willing to bet they probably got a Shrapnel Blast in their hand, so we're probably dead, but I'm gonna fight. Nissa who shakes the world. So I can. She's 5 mana. I'm not. I gotta do something that's gonna actually impact the board. Do you know what I mean? Go ahead and get a Boseiju on the field. Would have liked a Nykthos, but beggars cannot be choosers, sadly, no matter how hard I try. Does he crack the blood? Okay, so he doesn't. That makes me think he does not have a Shrapnel Blast. Now he does. I manifested that, sadly. Alright. So we're definitely gonna lose game 1 here. I can block whatever they make bigger. Take 2, 3, 4, 5. If they don't put any more power on board, or if they do it without leaving 2 mana up. Leaves NT back. Interesting. Torch enters the exile, so that's a little unfortunate. I will block your Epic here. Take 2, 3, 4. Go down to 7. So he's got Torch in hand. Okay, so he's got Torch. And Spyglass Siren's in the exile. And he can cast it. So he's gonna blast me. Is he gonna blast Cav or blast me? I think either one kills me. Oh, he torches it. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. He has lethal on board. I can just throw down a dude though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can go Kiora into Troll into Elf. Buys me a little bit of time. Also get to draw a card, which is neat. Go ahead, untap a land. Play the elf. And we live to die another day. Obviously, unless they rip like another blast or... There's a lot of things off the top of their deck that kill us. Ensoul artifact. Well, if it isn't the music. The very thing I was trying not to face. So I don't think that there's anything I can do. Unearths. Yeah, we'll scoop it up, buddy. You got me. All right. Well, we kept a slow hand. They kind of had a slow hand, too. I'm going to bring in a Haywire Might. And then... I think that's it. Ditch one of those, and I'll ditch one of those. This deck, I like to keep the game plan just relatively straightforward. We need God Hands. That's what we need here. I would like to play opponent. Sucks we lost game one when we won the die roll. Very much throws away an advantage that we had. Get a fight a tune while my opponent takes a very long time to decide he wants to play. Opponent's taking a real long time. I'll just exit out until he comes back. Alright, we're back. Opponent took a while, but this hand's bad. This hand's bad too. If my elf gets torched, we probably lose the game, but we run the risk. I don't want to go down to 5. And we're going to need some gas off the top. I'd hate to lose this match, because I do think this deck is more busted than their deck. But unfortunately, we are at the mercy of mulligans and bad hands. Elf live, elf live. No! Oh, well, they're an epic here. The elf lives. Lives to die another day. Nissa, not a bad draw. Can't cast her for a little while, but... I think Nykthos next turn would be... Nykthos provided all my dudes live would be the dream. Are you going to Ensoul me, opponent? Nope. Alright, I'll take that. We don't love another land. Well, passing it back to you, opponent. No. He may go ahead and Ensoul this Citadel. Start cracking in for a lot of damage at me. Nope. Alright, so their hand... They probably got a hand of counter spells. I'm willing to bet. So I'm going to play out this Oath, since they're not really clocking us. I just want to get a little bit of card advantage going. That's tough. Any order. Elf. Pass the turn, big dog. I'm not swinging into your Torch the Tower. I like my troll. Cracks his blood again. Yeah, it seems he's flooding out a little bit. This is just flood versus flood. But he's letting me get my mana set up. So we got a lot of good rips off the top. Oh, okay. He scoops it up. All right, so he must have just gotten turbo flooded. So that's a bit of a bummer. I don't, as much as I would love to be able to protect the turn 1 elf, I think this card's just not good enough to bring in. So I'm gonna just ship it back how we did. I just need a busted hand. Need a busted hand. not going to keep a one-lander. This hand looks sick. And it's very hard to interact with. I think... roll to 6. I think we just put back a forest and just high roll the devil out of it. Put back a forest. Done. Pre-game action. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. And I'm not going to try to bank on this elf surviving. Just literally no reason for it. So I'm just going to play Sunken Citadel. And the next turn we can activate for 4 mana. And just cast a Nissa. Oh, did my opponent skip their turn? I hope he didn't skip his turn. That'd be a bit of a feels bad. So let's see. We'll go ahead and go... add 4 mana. We'll go Troll and Elf. Forgot I couldn't cast this on. I needed more. Oh, and he scoops it up. Yeah, I think he accidentally skipped his turn too. And then he decided not to give it a chance. I don't necessarily blame him. He couldn't see what's in my hand, but if I'm on the other side of it, I'm like, I'm getting steamrolled. Anyways, well, 3-1. Let's see if we can't rock a 4-1. I'll see you guys in round 5. Alrighty, match 5 won the die roll. Feeling devious. Let's get to busted hands. These are alright. I want Leyline nick those hands, alright? Oh, opponent's on Jeggy, so I wonder what that, if we're against Heroic, then we're about to get dog walked. Winning the die roll, obviously, is a big deal, but... oh, okay, so it looks like another Torches Tower, yes sir, another Izzet Ensoul, running it back. So then I'm gonna go Elf. They come back. Elves all the way down, big dog. Smuggler's Copter. I hardly know her. Oh, Leyline, come on, man. Alright, so I can have... oh man, Bestage is only for how many creatures I control. So I think I just have to play it. Or I high roll play Leyline. That's totally a terrible play, and it would require me to draw Nykthos, so I definitely shouldn't do it. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I should do. I know what I want to do. I can't do it as much as I want to. I'll play a Kiora. And if my opponent wants to, like, Copter and then blast my Kiora, then I can live with that. Watch, I'm gonna draw the Nykthos, and I'm gonna be so mad that I didn't play the Leyline. I'll crack in for one. Been getting some slow play today, although this waiting for server makes me think that Moto's just being poopy. Oh, come on. There we go. What are you gonna do, opponent? What are you gonna do? suiting up the scissors. That's bad. Now I wish I had a Boseiju. Swinging at Kiora, that's fine. Didn't even kill her. Okay, well, we drew another ley line, so I'm gonna go Old Growth Troll. Draw a card. Layer the Hydra. And then let's see. Yeah, I'll just crack in for one. I'll let him kill this Kiora if he wants it. I want to honestly incentivize him to just swing at that instead of me. We got a lot of live top decks. NT. So he'll crew up Copter. So I'm getting hit for 5 now, which is unfortunate. We're going to need a lot of help off the top. Opponent taking a while on his NT triggers. Yep, not blocking that. And a Spyglass. Oh, Case of the Filch Falcon. Overwhelmed Oddity's not bad. Let's see. So he can sack that and make, yeah, 4/4. So I can 4/10. So I'm probably just dead next turn, but I'll play an Oddity and swing out, and play an Oddity and then swing for 8, and we'll see. Does the case give it flying? Yeah, it does give it flying. Yeah, opponent is tanking every time I play anything. I'm most certainly dead next turn, but I'm going to just see if my opponent doesn't find it. And I'll leave an elf back to, block or something if I have to. Opponent goes to 8. So I'm going to get hit for 6, 8, 11, 12. 12 at least if he doesn't crack this, but I'm sure he's going to crack this. So if he has land, creature that can crew the Copter, I'm dead. Or if he just has like Shrapnel Blast. And he's going to get to dig pretty deep. Okay, just go straight for the crew. Wow, is he not going to swing in with Citadel? Wow, okay, so he's just got nothing going on. Because, I mean, he could crack in for 10 right now. So, yeah, opponent's playing very passive. That's wild. He has to have, because, yeah, I mean, just swinging in for 3, leaving Darksteel back. I mean, if we just get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we only have 5 mana next turn, so, like, we would have to top deck a, what's it called? We'd have to top deck exactly a Cav to really get anywhere. See if he animates Case. Just plays Copter. Spyglass, okay. So we're probably dead, yeah. Despite them playing, they played very safe. But I guess maybe that just paid off for him. Boseiju would be a crazy rip here. Because I can Boseiju the Ensoul artifact and then just crack in for lethal. Maybe not quite lethal. Oh, I did rip the Boseiju. That's funny. Okay, so I think I Boseiju. If I Boseiju... Oh, wait, maybe that is lethal. So hang on. Wait, no. It's not going to be lethal. But what I am going to do... Yeah, so I think they have one card in hand. I don't think we know what it is. Oh, no, it's a Steam Vent. Because they crack that. So they only have a land in... Alright, so let's break it down. Let me break it down for you, Mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. But I kind of am incentivized to swing with the elf. I wish I could flip this oddity. If I go... Because I can go Kiora... Well, let's see. Okay, actually, well, okay, so I have Lair too. I'm gonna tell my opponent, sorry, I'm tanking. Let's see. So I can make Lair if I don't use Elf. I can make him a 1, 2... Or, well, I guess that just... I have to use Boseiju this turn. I think that's the only way I really get out of this. All right, so I think what I do is I swing out. He's gonna crew Copter most likely, and then he's gonna block one of my tramplers in combat. Or hang on, so I'll go like play the Kiora. That way, I'm at least using my mana efficiently. I'll untap Lair. Move to combat and swing out. Let's see what they do. Because I assume they're going to crew and block. And then they're going to block one of the big boys with Darksteel. They have trample though, so I'm fine with just firing off this Boseiju in combat. Yeah, okay. Move to blocks. Okay, so they block the elf. I'm gonna go bink, bink. Boseiju and Soul Artifact. And unless they have instant speed removal with this land they're about to get, they're dead. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it has a... Oh, wait, no, it shouldn't be a creature anymore. It should just still have a counter, but not be a creature anymore. We need Boseiju to resolve. That way the state-based actions will kick in. So this Darksteel should still get kicked out of combat because he's not a creature anymore. Okay. 2 mana. So provided he doesn't draw Shrapnel Blast off of this... off of this Copter. If he draws the Shrapnel Blast or flips it off empty. Gleaming Gear Drake, does he draw it? Or did I get him? Did I get him? Let's go! Wow, what a close one. That was such a great game to win. I'm surprised we got there. All right, so I think we're just going to go with the same game plan. We go Haywire Might. Cut a Kiora Nissa. Wow, what a game. What a ball game. That was crazy. All right. That Boseiju. We manifest the cards that kill us, and we manifest the cards that save us. What a great rip. Could not have gone better. All right, so getting to win game 1 was huge, especially being on the play. We flubbed it last game, and we got bailed out by our opponent accidentally skipping their turn game 3. So not throwing away that die roll win advantage is huge. But again, this deck is fast. This is an interesting matchup for sure, and we kind of got to have the busted hands. Freaking cold. All right. Not good enough. Such beautiful ley lines, but no lands. Okay, alright, so we're keeping this. We're gonna bin, I think, Kiora Nissa, and we're just going pure vibes. They don't really have a way to interact with Leyline unless they like bounce it, and if they bounce it, we're so dead. But we just gotta believe. Okay, so they shock. What do you play turn? Spyglass, yes sir. Another Nissa. Don't love that, but that's fine. Play land and pass. I don't think a turn 1 elf would have done anything anyways. But I wouldn't have minded a Alright. Okay, so not a crazy clock yet. We just we need a couple turns to set up. Once we get like this cav out and stuff like that, then we're in a pretty good spot. Okay, so I can go. I'll save this, but I'll play Nykthos Elf. Play an elf and pass the turn. I really need this elf to live. I don't think it's going to. I'm sure he kept a hand on the back of killing a turn 1 elf. Inti, okay. Swings in. Definitely not blocking. Cryptic Coat. Okay, opponent's got the tech. That's pretty cool. They're an Epic here. No torch, no torch, no torch. No! No! He had the torch. Oh, okay, but we got an oddity, so that's sweet. 1, 2. Add 4. Ulvenwald oddity. I'm gonna crack it. Because I'm definitely not gonna block. I want my devotion to stay. Alright, so if oddity doesn't die, then we have 6 devotion next turn. That lets us fire off a cav. I need you to not find anything, opponent. I need you to not find shit. Okay, making him explore. Gets a Citadel in hand. Yep. Hey, okay with me, big dog. I'm yielding. F6 opponent. Do your worst, but please make your worst not that bad. I want to win. I don't know how many times I have to tell Moto that I want to yield through the turn before it'll listen to me. No shrapnel blast, no shrapnel blast, no shrapnel blast, please. Please no shrapnel blast. No! Darn it! Haywire Might. So we still only have 4 devotion. We are kind of trapped. I'll go Haywire Might, and then I'll pass the turn. I'm safe from a... So I'm not gonna yield. God, we needed them to just miss on the Shrapnel Blast for that turn. Opponent cracks in for 5. I'm in trouble. Yes. Opponent discards a Spire Bluff. Or wait, oh no, he exiles the Spire Bluff. He's got no cards in hand. We will block him. Yeah, gotta move to the blocker step. Do that. 4 damage. I would like to exile your Case of the Filched Falcon. He can just crack it, so I think that, yeah, I don't really care. I guess I should have targeted the clue. I think that says another. Perform on target non-creature. Oh, okay, yeah, that was dumb of me. I should have targeted the clue. That was a punt. All right, I need a land in the worst way. Come on, deck. Come on, deck. Come on, deck. That's not really what I wanted. Because, yeah, I'm just dead on board. That sucks. Wow. All right, we had a great hand, and then it just fell apart. That shrapnel, they had nothing in hand, and we just needed them to not find the shrapnel blast, and he found it. That was sucked so bad. Because we were off to the races next turn. Sucks that, I mean, if that hand wasn't a mold of 5, if we got to have some gas, then we were in business. But we're going to game 3, we're on the play. We can do it. Yes, I'd like to go first. Nope. No Nykthos. Got one. Ugh, man. I think I have to keep it. I'll put back a Nissa, just because she's kind of hard to cast. Put a Leyline in. Alright, so we have to draw a Nykthos. If we draw a Nykthos, we are so back, it's not even funny. Alright, plays an Epic here. Another Elf. I think I want to just go double Elf here. We can cast an Oddity next turn if neither of them die, or if we just draw a land. I'm sure they're going to die. At least one of them will. If they both die, then we probably are going to lose, but... Swings for 1. No blocks. Smuggler's Copter. Okay, we can live with that. Do I want to Kiora this turn? Because I can Kiora, Kraken for 2. Or I can just Oddity them. I'm leaning more towards just Oddity. Clock them, like if I'm cracking in for a 4/4 with a 4/4 trample haste, that's not nothing. I can play Second Citadel, have 3 mana next turn, 5 if none of my elves die. Definitely need some help off the top. With 5 cards in hand, I'm saying the odds of him having a Shrapnel Blast are pretty high, but... Spyglass, yep. So he gets to Cruise Copter. Cracking in for at least 4 here. Okay, take 4. Shrapnel Blast. I just need a Cav. I want to cast a Cav and just get that on the field so bad. Cav just kind of stonewalls them. Or it just makes it's very hard for them to swing through. Oath. Oath's not the worst thing. Cast that. Let us dig for some gas. Many misses. That's unfortunate. I'm cracking for 4. Trap Blast. Yep. Alright, well, I mean, that's not going to my face, so we could be in a worse position. Play Kiora. I just won't even activate her. Keep her at 7. That's hard to kill. That sucks that Oath of Nissa bricked. That's terrible. Yeah, opponent's just been... He's been having some pretty solid hands. We need a lot of help. I'm sure now I'll draw the Nykthos when it's long past the time of needing it. I think a Storm, provided Kiora lives here, a Storm off the top would be pretty sweet. Gleaming Gear Drake, that's not too bad. I don't hate that card. Obviously, it lets him crack in for more damage. Let's see if he pays any attention to Kiora. I think given Kiora's still just got so much loyalty. Like 7 loyalty is a lot. Hold me, I take 5, go to 9. Alright, come on, baby, I need something hot off the top. That is not something hot off the top. Alright, well, I guess we just crack in for 2. He's probably going to crack the Clue, or crack a Clue or a Blood, put a counter on his Gear Drake, and I'm getting very close to dead next to him. That is if he doesn't have anything else. Dead to a Shroud Blast. Dead to a lot of things. Okay, so he sacrifices the blood. Yeah, I'm dead, aren't I? So he's gonna go 3, 4, 5, 8. Yeah, I'm dead. That's tough. Yeah, so we ended with the 3-2. That just seems to be my thing. I just 3-2 leagues on this channel. Deck is sweet. It's busted. Obviously, it's very much like the Leyline Zoo decks and stuff in Modern, where like your hands where you do the thing are just busted. Like nothing could beat it. You saw that game 1, match 1, game 1, turn 2 Cav. That's just crazy. You can do a lot of busted stuff with this deck, but you guys saw there that we just have draws. You have draws that just do nothing at all. You have to top deck like an absolute madman just to get anything done, and there I did not top deck like an absolute madman. But overall, the deck is pretty fun, pretty sweet. I may play it again. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys like it. Let me know if you want to see any other decks or anything like that. Please like and subscribe. Hate telling you to do that, or asking you to do that. But it would mean a lot to me. I'm going to keep churning these videos out, so it'd be nice to know that people are watching and maybe enjoying them. If you have any inputs or anything like that, please let me know. I'm new at this. I'm learning. But I appreciate you coming out and watching. I will see you guys in the next one.